Hi. So today I want to talk about my extent of understanding with the quote, the man of superior virtue is not virtuous, thus he has virtue. So first thing that comes to mind is the physical necessity to to be willing to let all experience, all wisdom, all intelligence, let all of that go and really place intelligence and all those things I've just said in a proper hierarchy of values where in my mind self-honesty uh, is a more important thing than being intelligent, because if I am intelligent and that lends me to be a bad character that penny pinches, that exacts payment, that cuts people off in a competitive way, then no matter how functional I am, I'm still a bad character and I am bereft and disassociated from, even quite extremely, from self honesty. And the next point is that beginner's mindset where, having repeated days like this, now that I'm 30 years old, um, um, it's very healthy to regularly, maybe once a week, do something that you've never done before, because that's like the practical application of showing myself the evidence that I know I cannot be good at everything, and that doing everything is like beyond what I can possibly fathom, and is beyond my greatest imagination of what everything is. So that is like another way of saying to investigate all things and keep what is good, keep what is best for all. Because in doing, in taking up a new hobby and doing things that you've never done before, uh, it sort of counteracts the willful blindness that besets most of us human beings when we clock in at work and clock out, and when we strategically have holidays. The whole routine, the whole repetition of human life like this in the city uh, tends to make me full of myself, and I believe that it makes a lot of people rather egotistical, as if their life is in their own hands, and they decide when they live and they decide when they die. Um, yeah, so just the repeating nature of human life as like a lifestyle uh, is like the is like how to deliberately uh, blind myself from the full scope of what is the truth by getting stuck into my social relationships and money sex relationships, being preoccupied by those three primary aspects of the human experience. And this just came up to me. Uh, One can really ascertain the extent of a person's character, and I ascertain the nature of my own character by establishing and defining for myself and seeing how others define these three aspects, what sort of relationship they have with money, with sex, and with relationships. And similarly, bringing it back to myself, bringing it back to self, I can easily uh, reference myself according to my own accepted and allowed relationships, values, definitions in relation to money, sex, and relationships. And that it because it's able to be clearly said that these three things are the primary preoccupations of humanity, it lends a bit of clarity to how, in spite of our personality differences, we're all the same in a way, because the physical reality we face and wrangle with and wrestle with is the same. The biology and the mechanics of our each of our human bodies are the same. We all have a heart, we all have livers, kidneys, organs, and another helpful tip is how this physical existence and my own physical body within existence, they're essentially perfect. And nothing needs to change exactly about our physical human bodies and this physical existence. Sorry. What really wreaks havoc on this within this society is everything that is not physical: the mind, the personalities, the addictions, the preoccupations, the bad habits, the old habits that die hard. Those are the things that really wreak havoc. They're like the definition of chaos, because it's like they put oil onto the fire of personality to make it burn more brightly, but at the same time consume, let's say, consuming the wood as physical, actual facts that can be cross referenced. And our personality is like what transmutes and denies the truth of the facts, the physical facts, into our own exalted point of view or perception. Yeah. So that's all I have for now. Thanks. Bye.